What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. In this episode, this is my top 5 survival games for 2025 to keep an eye on. Now, these ones are just ones that I've hand chosen for the ones that I reckon will probably be some of the best games that are in 2025. Now, one of our first ones is Atomfall, a single-player survival game set in a post-apocalyptic Britain. Scavenge, fight mutants, and survive the radioactive filled world. Now, this looks very interesting sort of a game. I cannot wait to jump into this. I have played like a little bit of a demo on it once before. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty amazing game, I reckon. It was very interesting, very like filled full of detail and stuff like that. And yeah, I cannot wait to play this game. Seems pretty cool. Now, on to the next one. Light No Fire. Now, Light No Fire is a massive open world fantasy survival game from the creators of No Man's Skies. Featuring full co-op exploration. Now, I have covered this just recently on the channel. This is one of, like, I reckon, if not the most upcoming game that's going to be coming out in 2025. Now, the reason I say that is just because the success that No Man's Skies has had. So people know, like, the developers, they know what they can create. And everyone's thriving for that next, like, you know, that next multiplayer survival game. Something similar to Ark, something similar to Rust. And I do believe that this game could be the one that does it. This one could be the one that delivers it. Now, on to our next one. And of course, this is also another one that's right up on top of the list, people. Subnautica 2, the next chapter in the Underworld survival series, now with optional co-op and new alien mysteries to uncover. That's right. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Hopefully they bring in native VR to this, because yeah, I did play this recently on the channel in VR, and it was very exciting. Very, very exciting to play that. If they could bring it into Subnautica 2, double thumbs up from me, mate. Double thumbs up. But yeah, I cannot wait for this game. When I first played Subnautica 1, it was very, very surprising. And yeah, some of these features that were missing, like co-op, would have been absolutely awesome to play the game. But yeah, all those jump scares that people remember, you know, they're all going to be back. As you can see, we're like here with the Leviathan or whatever he's called. It's going to be a magical game. It really is. Hopefully they can deliver what they have in the past. Now on to our next one, which is Dune Awakening. Now this one's probably the most recent one that's going to be coming out. It's going to be the one that sort of comes out before anything else. And once again, it is that multiplayer co-op sort of world. A survival MMO set in Arrakis, built, fight for the resources, and survive deadly sandstorms and giant sandworms. So this game looks really, really good. A lot of detail in it. A lot of sort of Ark style gameplay and Rust mixed in together, I think, is what it's going to be. Because it's, I've heard a lot about, basically you're chasing a thing called spice, which is a lot like chasing the scrap in Rust. So hopefully this is that new game that everyone flocks to play. The only thing that I find that's going to be maybe a little bit of a letdown, but they can't really change it because, you know, it's part of the movie, is the fact that it's in a desert. Now, usually most desert settings that I've seen have generally not turned out that well. Like, they've been okay, but yeah, they haven't been the best. So hopefully it turns out good. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I tell you that. It's going to be interesting. Now on to our next one. Now this is the one that stands out to me to be the most enjoyable single player style game. It does have co-op. It does have co-op. So it's a co-op survival game for up to 10 players exploring a vast procedurally generated world. Now that's the main part. It's going to have strange creatures. It's going to have all sorts of stuff. but it does look really, really, really good. I like the artistic style in this. I like the idea of the procedurally generated worlds. And as you can see with the water physics and things like that, like look at that beach in the background, mate. Look at that beach. It's really bringing the new tech of Unreal Engine 5 into the world. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. It does look like as if you can tame creatures, battle with creatures, and there is a PvP option, which makes it really, really good. So yeah, I cannot wait to jump into this world, to explore it, to run around, find out what we can find, and of course, battle my friends, family, whatever. Yeah, it's going to be really good. So if you want to be there and you want to see these sort of games on the channel, we'll be covering all these games on the channel as they drop, especially ones like Subnautica 2, which is my favorite, Under the Rock and Light No Fire are going to be, they're going to be my 3 top ones that I'm definitely going to cover the most. But the other ones are still going to be there. It just depends on how they go when they get delivered, and like basically how the community likes it. If they do like it, then of course I'm going to keep it. But it all depends on, like, it all depends on you. It depends on you, really. The subscriber, the viewer, what you like is what's going to be on the channel at the end of the day. So, you know, it really does tell me, when you smash that like button down below and subscribe, it does tell me the sort of games that you want to see on the channel. But these are my top 5 for 2025. So hopefully you're all going to be there. Smash the like button, consider hitting a subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.